You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your latest comings and goings edition. We have got somebody heading out for maternity leave, somebody off of work for their honeymoon, a couple of returnees, a short arc, and a character actress has died at age 82. She passed away a few months ago, but it just apparently made news, and so we're going to share that with you. The very first piece of info we want to talk about is Chelsea Lawson stepping out on maternity leave. Actress Melissa Claire Egan gave birth a couple of weeks ago to her son, Jake Katrosar. And so she is definitely going to be leaving for maternity leave. And not only that, but she gave birth a couple of weeks earlier than anticipated. So based on them taping 4 weeks ahead, which is about what their shooting schedule is, we predict that the week of August 14th is when we're going to see the last of Melissa Egan until she's done with her maternity leave. That week, the spoilers say Chelsea gets shocking news. So maybe it's something with her mom, Anita, and she's got to go take care of her. Maybe there's some kind of Marquette thing and they're going to send her out on a business trip. No doubt Missy Egan will be back because Chelsea has a lot more action ahead with Billy, but this gives Billy bandwidth to deal with this Abbott civil war while she's off doing her maternity leave thing. And speaking of maternity leave, this is not casting news, but it's interesting cast news. Mariah Copeland actress Camryn Grimes is pregnant with her first child. We've got some pictures here to show you. She is due in December, and I'm sure we'll have a maternity leave report then for you. But congratulations to her. For a long time, Y&R watchers, you'll remember how young she was when she started on Y&R as Cassie Newman, way back in the day. And then, of course, Cassie tragically died, and then they invented the secret twin, Mariah, to bring her back. And so she's been back as Mariah for a long time now. But it's wild to think that she was, almost a baby herself when she first started on the CBS soap, and now she is pregnant with a baby herself. All right. We have got Lucy Romalotti back in Genoa City this week. Lily Brooks O'Brien returns on August 9th. She pops up, and that makes sense because both of her parents are in Genoa City. Her mom, Heather Stevens, is wrapping up Phyllis Summers' case with this plea deal thing, and it looks like, she's in court, the judge's chambers on Wednesday. And so I'm hoping we get the verdict this week. Maybe they're going to push it into next week. But as soon as that verdict comes in, I fully expect both Heather and Lucy to take off back out of town to Portugal. I think Portugal's where they've been. So on the 9th, Daniel and Lucy run into Mariah and baby Aria in the park. And then we expect her to exit with Heather. All right. We have a judge that is showing up for Phyllis's court case. Her name is Roz Gentle, and she's playing Judge Linda Franklin. We have tense scenes with Phyllis and Christine facing off in the judge's chambers. This actress is a day player, so she is going to be considering Phyllis's plea deal in the new promo, which we have covered for you earlier today. Check the Y&R playlist or just check our main channel and you'll be able to see it. Phyllis is crying to the judge about how she took a man's life and she can't take it back, but she really hopes for mercy, while Christine is pushing for a maximum sentence. The judge is in and out this week, likely maybe into next week if they drag out the verdict reveal. But we anticipate a very light sentence for Phyllis Summers. I mean, did anyone think she was actually going to go to prison for killing Jeremy Stark? I can't talk. All right. So you'll notice that they said that Kyle Abbott was out of town on a business trip with Audra, but now Audra is back and we're still not seeing Kyle. And you may be wondering why. Why is Kyle off screen? Well, that's because Michael Mealor was off on his honeymoon. He married his wife, Sasha Mealor, at the end of March, but they didn't honeymoon until mid-July. And of course, they shoot like 4 weeks ahead. So a early to mid-July honeymoon means a early to mid-August absence for him. So I'm sure he'll be back very soon. Michael and his wife Sasha went to Italy. They hit Rome, Puglia, Florence, and Tuscany. So Y&R wrote this business trip to cover up for his absence, and he will be back very soon. Of course, he's got his affair with Audra. He's got his new job at Newman Media, which will be under fire soon because Adam is trying to steal the company. And no doubt he and Summer have more things to say to each other. All right. And now I want to tell you about the tragic actress death. I don't know if you're going to remember this name. A lot of people don't. Her name is Sharon Farrell. She died at age 82 back in May, but word just broke in August. Strangely, her sister posted on Facebook that she just found out that her sister Sharon Farrell died at a California hospital, and she has no idea what her sister's cause of death was or anything. The actress was 82. She played Florence Webster on Young and the Restless, who was also called Flo. That character was on screen from 1991 to 1997. That is Nina Webster's mom, making her Chance Chancellor's grandma. So rest in peace, Sharon Farrell. All right, that is everything for this Y&R Castings update, comings and goings, everything you need to know about Y&R in the next week or so. We hope you enjoyed this. Click a like if you did, share your comments, and if you haven't subscribed already, we really appreciate it when you guys subscribe. It lets us know what content you're enjoying so we can bring you the best videos that will catch your interest and quench your thirst to know more about everything going on at Young and the Restless. Thanks for listening. Come back soon for more on Young and the Restless soon, guys. Thanks.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.